Ebenezer, greetings everyone. My name is Prophet Chike Jideonwo of the Ebenezer Prophetic and Deliverance Ministry right here in Africa, Nigeria, the city of Asaba. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. So I'll be interpreting a dream, and at the same time, I'll be teaching concerning this kind of dreams. Has it ever happened to you where you have 2 or 3 dreams? Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever seen yourself having 2 or more dreams in a night? All right. If you remember, I told you that every night you have minimum 10 dreams. Every night you have 10 dreams. But when you wake up, you remember just the last one. And so you begin to say, oh, I had a dream. No, you did not have one dream. All through the night, the Holy Spirit keeps speaking, keeps speaking, keeps speaking. Remember, in the spirit realm, there is nothing like time. Okay? So, I'll be talking about a dream which the dreamer sent. What is her name again? Ihe Chiteru Chinenye. Pardon me if I didn't pronounce that properly. Chinenye had a dream. Now, let's start with the dream and then I'll explain the method, the formula I'll be using to interpret this dream. All right. Good day, prophet. I always dream where I will be well dressed, but all of a sudden I will discover that I am completely naked. Then I will hurry up to cover my nakedness. That is the first dream. The second dream, I always see myself backing a baby. I always see myself backing a baby. Lastly, I was in a dream wearing 2 clothes. The inner one is long and the outer one is short. I was carrying a baby on my back. All of a sudden, the inner cloth folded inside and my bum, my backside, was showing without my panties. So I stood up and started adjusting the cloth. Wow. These are 3 very distinctive dreams. By the way, my wife just stepped in. Hello. All right. So, these are 3 dreams. Now, imagine in the first dream, that's my daughter. Maybe she wants to say, my daughter will say Ebenezer greetings to the...
Ebenezer greetings.
No, they can't see you.
Ebenezer greetings.
This is the prophetess herself. You haven't seen her interpretation skills, but very soon. All right, God bless you. So, in the first dream, the dreamer will see herself well dressed, but suddenly she will appear naked, and then she has to start running helter-skelter to cover her nakedness. That is the first dream. In the second dream, she will see herself carrying a baby on her back, or backing a baby, using her exact words. Then in the third dream, she will see herself wearing two clothes. But the inner cloth now suddenly will fold. And then she will, her backside, her buttocks will be exposed. Then she will now stand up looking for a way to cover her nakedness. Now, when you meet this kind of a dream, I think I've done a teaching on this, complicated dreams. I think that was what I titled it. Now, when you see dreams like this, sometimes it could be 5. And my favorite of all dreams is Genesis chapter 41, where Pharaoh had a dream. All right? And when Joseph wanted to interpret, he said, they are all the same. All right? So now, let's interpret this dream. So you see, when you come in contact with this kind of a dream, you use what is called the prophetic interpretation barometer. PIB, prophetic interpretation barometer. What is this? It's just like in algebra or quadratic equations in mathematics, where you get some equations and then you use the formula BODMAS. That is to say, you solve the one in the brackets first, and then you go to the one with multiplication, you move to division, addition, subtraction, and then you get your answer. In this dream, PIB, prophetic interpretation barometer, what do you do? Now, the first dream, this dream basically is talking about the past, the present, and the future. How would you be able to decode what will be happening in the life of this dreamer in future? First, you begin to understand which of this dream is talking about the past. In this case, it is the dream where she is carrying a baby on the back, backing a baby. Now, Chinenye, God is just telling you from this dream where you are backing a baby, God is saying you are somebody who is like a leader. You are somebody, anywhere you go, you are appointed, they nominate you as a leader. Anywhere you go, you are given responsibilities. So that is why you see a baby. In all your dreams, there is the presence of a baby. It's talking about gift, responsibility. It can be a business, something you have to nurture, care for, and allow it grow, which will ultimately multiply. All right? So what is God saying? From this second part of your dream, I am seeing something about your past, where in the past, you used to have a business. You used to take care of a business. People used to confide in you. People used to bring their responsibilities for you to handle. They used to come to you to take care of their responsibilities. They used to hand over responsibilities to you. This happens a lot in your past. That is why you are backing a baby. It's talking about your past. All right? Now, let's go to the present. You see yourself always well dressed, but suddenly You see yourself naked. That was the first part of your dream. What is God saying? You see, in this dream, God is saying, Amos 3:7. He said, unlike Amos 3:7, things take you by surprise. You used to think you are well prepared. You will be well prepared, but suddenly things happen and exposes a lot your weaknesses. Things happen. I will not be surprised if you begin to tell me that your business is closed down, or you will start something, after a while it will just close down. It will bring shame. Initially, it started with something proud, something that should make someone proud and happy, but suddenly things will happen, and then your weaknesses will be exposed. Your secret will be exposed, and it will put you in a very uncomfortable situations. That is what you are experiencing now in your life. Now, let's go to the future. You now have another dream where you are wearing two long, dresses or clothes. One is longer than the other, and suddenly the longer one folds, and then your backside is exposed. Now, this is what God is saying. God is now saying with this third part of the dream that, again, because you have not handled, why is it that things take you by surprise? Suddenly you find yourself exposed. Because you have not handled this aspect, what happens? That your leadership capabilities, your leadership roles are always called into question. All right? You are always exposed to shame, to embarrassments, to shocking, sudden defeat, failures, disappointment. Whereas you are somebody who should be like a leader. Now, we have to join all this and then give you the interpretation. Remember, dreams plus accurate interpretation equals to prophecy. Let me interpret. This is what God is saying, Sister Chinenye. God is saying, in the past, because you have not taken heed, you have not taken care of even your character, of the gift I have given you. Those are the clothes. Because you are not taking care, you are not paying more attention. Instead, you pay attention to responsibilities, your businesses. God is saying this is exposing you to unnecessary shame and disappointment. But God is saying now, if you can begin to pay attention, God is saying you are going to be a leader. You are going to succeed in business. Whatever you lay your hand upon shall prosper. Nothing shall take you by surprise. If only you can be well mentored. If only you can take precaution and allow the Holy Spirit to lead you. God is saying through this dream, you are somebody I have bestowed a lot of gifts, all right? But through some careless mistakes, you have found yourself being exposed. But the shame and disgrace are coming to an end. They are things of the past, all right? God is saying, just take care, all right? You are a leader. You are a leader. It's something God has bestowed on you. Just take care. Be careful of your character. Be careful. You need a mentor, somebody to impact upon you, pray and guide you, and then you'll be able to carry out your responsibility, which is the baby by your back. You'll be able to carry out your responsibility, take care of things, all right? May the Lord bless you. I love this dream so much. I love it. May God bless you. Now, if you have 5 dreams, all right, like in this Chinenye's dream, the 3 dreams are interconnected, you see. One time she's carrying a baby by the back. One time she's carrying a baby and wearing 2 clothes. But if you watch, she's always exposed somewhere. There is always something exposed, So what you do when you have series of dreams like that, you first have to find out which one is talking about, or which ones are talking about my past, which ones are talking about my present, which ones are talking about future. Remember, God always talks about the future. He gives you messages about your future. The devil will always want you to remember the past so that you will dwell in offense, unforgiveness, thereby becoming your own downfall, exposing your own weakness. But God will always focus in the future. Now, when you have these dreams, if you can find out these three details, then you begin by interpreting, finding out the meaning of the past, the present, and knowing these two will help you determine what is about, or what God is saying about your future. All right. I hope you had a wonderful time with the prophet. Ebenezer, greetings everyone. My name is still Prophet Chike Jideonwo.